What's going on, my friends? Welcome to episode 193 of the Get the Game On podcast. And we bring you everything New York, New Jersey, Philadelphia, national, international sports. Also, usually alongside Joyce Solomon, Cunningham, Alex Rich, and our special guest, Sam Luckini. Continue the podcast on various platforms, including Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Amazon Music, iPhone, I'll show the plus social media at GayGappy. But said it's time to get your game on. Yo, guys, if you haven't heard, guess what's back?
Yo, mama.
No, our Christmas music is back.
Oh, no,
Rip it,
no.
Rip it.
Yeah, so basically, we'll explain to what I gotta say, but every single like after Thanksgiving to like obviously Christmas Day we
Nigga,
changed
we
the
ain't
theme.
even in
we
December
changed the theme
yet.
song of the show.
We
Yeah,
ain't even in
what's the
December.
theme song for this one though? Can I make a request?
I can send it to you.
It's a beat I made. Sam.
Oh, okay.
Well,
I thought you were talking about like a generic Christmas
I'll
song.
send a regular beat. I'll send you the beat we use for this episode.
All right, bet. Sounds
Adam,
good.
we
That
ain't
works.
even in December, man.
But all right.
Christ.
All right, so but let's not be on the show. We've got a very, very, very special guest joining us. Does a lot of amazing work covering the Yankees for Fireside Yankees. Also covers the Giants at Fireside Giants. Covers the Knicks at Fireside Knicks. One of the I would say rising stars of Empire Sports Media. We are so happy to welcome to the show, Sam Luckini. Sam, before I even ask you a question, let me ask you one question. Did I get your last name right?
Yeah, I'm incredibly impressed because nobody ever does. Everybody says Luckini, some crazy variation of it. Nobody ever says Luckini. So you did it right, and I'm super proud of you. That's great.
Which, just so you know, Sam, I never get last names right, so I'm incredibly proud of myself right now.
That's
Adam,
great.
Sam, he's not lying. Alex has been on the show for 3 years. He used to call him Mr. Reek instead of Mr. Rich. Every episode, he would not pronounce. I've been friends with Adam for 15 years. I'm surprised he gets my last name right.
That's great, man. That's great.
Which, by the way, Sam, you're a Bills fan, right?
I am, yes.
Let me just let you know, beware of Alex this episode.
Yeah, that's fine, man. Listen, it's hard-fought game today, real rough. I live in Delaware, so everybody around me is an Eagles fan. So today was a very rough day for me. I thought, really pull it out, see what happens at the end, so I get the shit on everybody around me. Doesn't happen. So AJ Brown fumbled, though. I'll tell you guys that.
Here's why I think
AJ Brown fumbled.
if the Eagles are such a best team, they should have blown the Bills out by 15 points. Let's just be real about it.
Josh Allen was great today.
Josh Allen is a better quarterback than Jalen Hurts any day.
100%.
Oh my God.
He's a better quarterback, hands down. You put Jalen Hurts on a different team, he wouldn't be that good. You just have the Eagles have a great offensive line.
I completely disagree with that.
Jalen Hurts has a great offensive line, you jackass. No wonder he's doing well.
No, you just said Josh Allen is a way much better quarterback than Jalen Hurts.
You see the nigga play? Josh Allen is tough. Thank you.
It's one game.
I would agree.
He's always been tough. What the fuck you watch? What football you been watching for the last 3 years? You been smoking that Za? You smoking that old blueberry kush?
Mike,
you been smoking that weed?
Mike, he's 10-1 for a reason.
Because of the fucking offensive line, bitch.
Go look at EPA per play, and then we'll talk about it.
Yeah. Okay.
Nah, sorry. I'm Alex. I got a lot of Eagles dick in my mouth, so I apologize. Alex got a lot of Eagles players in his dick in his mouth so much. They do this. Alex literally does this.
Okay, pause.
Sam, just to let you know, Michael is a Cowboy fan.
That's fine, dude.
Okay.
That's fine.
Better than the Eagles.
I got no beef with anybody. Legit,
Okay.
no beef with anybody. Yeah. No, it's all good. Except for the Patriots. We can all dunk at the Patriots all day. I don't care about that.
I mean, technically we can't. Technically the Giants can, but it's like, did you really want to win that game?
Yeah, it's
Adam,
true.
We got plenty of time to discuss that in the second half of the show. We're obviously going to talk plenty of football. But Sam, we brought you on here for one specific reason. MLB offseason, the winter meetings are just over a week away, and it definitely looks like it definitely looks like things are about to get very, very heated up on the baseball front. So we wanted to bring you on to discuss what is going to be a very interesting offseason ahead for the New York Yankees, and we're obviously going to start off with we're not with the elephant moon, and that is Juan Soto. And there's a lot of discussion. Will the Padres trade him? And if they do, like, will the Yankees trade for him? I'm gonna ask you this. I'm gonna ask you this right now, Sam. I'm gonna come straight out the gate. Give me like your feeling, like what you think the odds are that come opening day 2024, Juan Soto is gonna be wearing New York Yankee pinstripes.
That's a dangerous question. I will tell you that right now. From an odds perspective, it's really rough because I don't know what direction they're going to go in, because they want to compete apparently, and they want to hold on to this core that they have. Obviously, they have Machado and Tatis and Bogarts, extended long term. But right now, they're losing a lot of pitching. They have Soto, who they're going to extend, but they're already losing a ton of money as is. So they need to kind of recoup assets and figure out what they want to do for the rest of their future. As far as Juan Soto getting dealt, if I'm going to put a percentage point on it right now on November 26th, 2023, I would give it a 60% chance. And that's not even necessarily to the New York Yankees. That could go to anybody. But what I think the Padres like that the Yankees have is a surplus of pitching prospects. Which, teams like the Cubs, the Mariners don't necessarily have, that are also interested in these sweepstakes. And I think that the Yankees could go out and ball and sign him to a long-term extension, and we're going to see Hal splash money. So I genuinely think that there's a 60% chance that he gets traded to the Yankees. I think it increases every day that he's still on that roster, and we don't hear news about it. So let's go 60%. That's my final answer.
Okay, so 6% he gets dealt. What? So how do you feel like his chances of the Yankees actually dealing for him?
I think that the Yankees are the only likely destination for him, and I think that if he's available in the open trade market, they should do whatever they need to get him.
I agree.
Well, here's what I believe. Hold up, Sam. No disrespect.
No, go ahead. You're good.
I believe that the Yankees could do well when they could play ball, but we have an idiot for the general manager.
Michael, you okay?
Yeah.
There you go.
We have an idiot general manager by the name of Brian fucking Cashman, who doesn't know anything about baseball in this decade. How can I explain this? He's like the Sean Marks of baseball.
Don't disrespect Sean Marks like that.
That makes sense.
He's worse. Brian Cashman's worse.
But they both suck, honestly. But the point is, I believe we have the funds to get him. But here's the thing, we'll trade. We'll give. Here's the thing. Imagine you have Juan Soto batting second. You have Judge batting third. You have Stanton batting fourth. That's Murder's Row right there. Murder's Row right there.
Well, if Stan can bounce back, which there's a lot of question marks regarding him.
Volpe, and I've been telling Adam this about the Yankees. I think Volpe should be a leadoff hitter for the Yankees. I think, in my opinion, he should be a leadoff.
I think he's not there yet, but I definitely think once he definitely sells it to him, I think Yankees he'll be
if you're talking about a
hitter.
traditional leadoff hitter, that person that can get on base, that can take walks, that can run and steal bases, that is a traditional leadoff hitter is supposed to do. A leadoff hitter is not supposed to hit home runs. That is not in their agenda.
Yeah, but here's the thing, Volpe can hit bombs. I mean, the guy hit 20 bombs his rookie year for a reason.
Put him as a leadoff hitter. I think he deserves to be a leadoff hitter. Him or DJ LeMahieu, who I think is the best utility fielder in the fucking league, in my opinion, that could play any position.
Well, he is very versatile, and when he's on, he's
one of the best hitters.
He could be a really good hitter. But the thing is, we haven't really seen DJ be DJ since like the first half of 2022.
That's what I believe. You know who I really want the Yankees to get, but he doesn't want to come to the East Coast? Shohei Ohtani. I'm a huge Ohtani fan.
Ohtani's not coming here.
A brother could only dream.
I know you're a
America-
huge Otani fan, Mike.
so-
Don't get me wrong. I'd love to see Otani
We
pinstripes.
could pull it. We have the resources to pull it off.
Here's the problem. Where's the problem with Otani? Number one, I don't think Otani wants to come here. That's number one. Number two, if he does want to come here, where's he playing? You already have Stanton like clog up the DH spot. Where's he playing?
First of all,
You have Stanton play a field
He's
every
also
day.
played-
Look how try that CLL now last.
first of all, we'll trade for Stanton. We'll get rid of Stanton for Otani. And like,
Who's taking Stanton though? Who's taking Stanton?
oh yeah, good point. I wish this was basketball. You know how like in basketball you can release a player from that contract or buy him out. Baseball, you can't do that.
Well, the Yankees, they're with the way Stanton's buys right now, they're eventually gonna have to release Stanton. I'm not sure it'll be this offseason or maybe even the offseason after that, but I think they're eventually gonna have to release him.
He's hurt all the time.
Yeah, but Sam.
Years. But at the end of the day, if Brian Cashman wants somebody, he's going to get it done. And, I just feel like this is a position in left field that you've been trying to lock down for years. When was the last time the Yankees had a great left fielder? What are we
Brett
talking about?
Gardner.
Clint Frazier. Like, how great was Brett Gardner? Was Brett Gardner Juan Soto?
No,
You know what I mean? Like, what are we talking about? Curtis Granderson, Johnny Damon. Like, we're talking about a position that hasn't been filled in nearly 15 to 20 years. Go ahead.
Let me expand on it. I'm gonna. If you said when was the last time Yankees had a truly great outfield, I'm gonna take a step further. Sam, you know your Yankees history. When was the last time the Yankees had a truly elite left-handed bat?
Truly elite left-handed
Like
bat.
a guy, a left-hander, you could say, oh, that guy's like one of the best like left-handers in the league.
Giambi?
Probably Robinson Cano back in 2013.
Cano, yeah, it's fair.
Yeah,
Cano.
So it's like
that's a decade.
That's the thing. It's like you have a stadium that's basically built for left-handed hitters. It's basically a dream, and yet you don't have like a true elite left-handed hitter for going on a decade. It's like that's why I think Trey Franco makes so much sense. It fills a void on this team that has really been lacking, and we can. There's a lot of people debating how important is it to have a balance of right-handed and left-handed hitters in your lineup. I definitely think it's very I definitely think it's better to have it than to not have it, because you look at all these past World Series champions. Like look back at the Astros. What do they have? A elite right-handed bat in Altuve and elite left-handed bat in Yordan Alvarez. The Braves the following year, you had Freeman and you had Austin Riley, Acuna too, but he was hurt. The Dodgers, you had Mookie Betts and at that time Cody Bellinger. It's like
Mm.
a lot of these World Series champions, they have a truly elite right-handed bat and a truly elite left-handed bat. And obviously the Yankees have the right one locked up with Judge. If they get Juan Soto, they'll have the other one locked up. So I agree with you, Sam. Apart from the fact that he could play left field. I just think Juan Soto and that they have the prospects the Padres want to get him. I think, if you're Brian Cashner, this is the move that you absolutely have to make. No one on the Yankees roster aside from Volpe and Dominguez, everyone else is at least on the table.
Yeah, 100%. I would unload the farm for Juan Soto. I would do just about anything for Juan Soto. Clark Schmidt, Johnny Brito, Everson Pereira, Chase Hampton, Drew Thorpe, Ben Rice.
Yeah.
Whatever you want. I don't really care.
The only reason I wouldn't do Dominguez or Volpe is because it is a contract year for Soto. And I don't want to give away, two guys that are
you said Dominguez?
Just for
is that what you said?
What?
You said Dominguez? Yeah.
I said I wouldn't trade Dominguez.
Oh no, I agree.
But only because it's a contract year.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
Which again, if the Yankees, a lot of people have been mentioning too, the Yankees will still have to sign at the end of the year. He's like you get test free agency. If the Yankees are gonna trade Butch Roxas again, they're gonna do everything they can to re-sign him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I would 100% agree. They're gonna throw it back at that guy. He's a generational talent, man. This is a guy that as far as OBP goes, he has the second highest career OBP since 2000. Number one on that list is Barry Bonds, guys. This is an elite hitter we're talking about here. Elite plate discipline. A generational talent that you will not get in the next 20 years. And you have the opportunity to unload the farm for him and put him in this lineup next to Aaron Judge. You do it.
Who are we talking about?
Juan Soto.
Okay. I don't know about let's just be real. Barry Bonds is the greatest baseball player to ever live. Let's just be real.
I'm not sure. Best player of his generation, I'll give you. Best player of his generation, I'll give you.
Barry Bonds is probably on Mount Rushmore as one of the greatest baseball players of all time. Name three other.
I can see that. I can see that argument.
Name three other baseball players that name. You can't even name. Only there's three that ever be better than him. There's only two, in my opinion: Willie Mays and Babe Ruth. And I'll put Ohtani as one of the greatest baseball players of all time. Let's just be real. He's the second coming.
Ohtani's on the way.
He has done the one years of baseball.
Is I'm just not sure if he's gonna have the long.
My boy.
We all know Ohtani's not going to be pitching. Ohtani's not going to be pitching next year, and how long will he be able to do both pitching and hitting?
Not Pujols.
I can't put Pujols on the last Matt Rushmore.
Speak your words, damn it. Use your words. Stop being a keyboard warrior. Stop being a keyboard warrior.
Mike, I didn't want to interrupt.
Speak, man. You a man? You ain't got a vagina, I hope. Speak. Use your words.
Oh, my God. You know what? Thank you.
Damn.
That's what you get for saying vagina hole.
Use your words. Don't be a pussy. Use your words. You got a vagina, I believe.
Damn, I would take this moment to apologize for the behavior of my co-hosts right now.
No, you're good, man. No worries.
Sam is a real dude. Sam is hood. I can tell Sam from the hood.
Okay. Obviously, we all know also is the guy to get we're both agreeing he should do put out all stops, realistically to get him on here because we all know you look at this lineup and you have DJ Mayu leading off or maybe SC's because you could have Volpe leading off. Then you have guys like Judge. Then you have Stanton. Once Dominguez gets healthy, you're gonna have him in the order. If Stanton can become close to what he once was, if Rizzo can bounce back, Gleyber Torres we'll have to see whether or not things are gonna whatever they're gonna do with him. But adding Juan Soto, that's another argument that I really disagree with. I've seen some Yankees fans saying, Juan Soto alone doesn't make this team a championship contender. Like, you're not wrong. Like, obviously, the Yankees would have to do more to build around Soto if they got him, but just because that's true, that doesn't mean that they shouldn't make the trade for him. Like, that's just really dumb. That's just really dumb logic. Does he make the Yankees a World Series contender alone? I don't think so. But if you do trade for him, and let's say you actually are able to land Yamamoto or another like top place starting pitcher, and like let's say you land Kevin Kiermaier or someone else to play center field while Dominguez is hurt, then all of a sudden you're looking at a team that is it a World Series contender? No, but hey, I would definitely think they're at least gonna be fighting for a wild card. And then you can look what happens with the Rangers. They get in the wild card, bam, they win the World Series. All you gotta do is just get in and get hot at the right time. So that's why the logic for me saying like, oh, him alone doesn't make the Yankees World Series contender. So they shouldn't trade from him. I never understood the logic of that.
No, I don't. Yeah, I understand that not him alone does, but you add other pieces.
Yeah.
I'm confused as to what you're saying. Are you saying that if you do like a Soto, Kiermaier, add a starter, that's a wild card team?
I would say at the I said that's at least a team that's going to be competing for a wild card spot minimum.
That's if the Yankees this offseason add Juan Soto and Yoshinobu Yamamoto, that team should compete for a World Series.
I don't disagree.
Yeah, it's not at the very minimum, at the 1% chance they should be a wild card team.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Bare minimum they should be competing for a wild card team. That's what I'm saying.
Okay. Let me just be real for a sec. Let me just be real. God, this is God talking to God. Only way the Yankees would be good again if they fire fucking Alex's bitch ass for wearing the fucking Eagles jersey. Now I'm playing. If they fire fucking Brian Cashman, he got to go. He got the clap. He got the clap.
Here's the one thing about Brian Cashman. I'll address that, Michael. I'm not the biggest Brian Cashman fan. I think though his way with the Yankees has gone stale. I think the Yankees need fresh voices, and I've been up him. But that being said, I said for Sam, all the stuff about Brian Cashman going out of rip. It's also saying, oh, the Yankees we believe like we're so great. All the draw outs by Brian Cashman. If he goes out there and he has an A+ offseason, if he gets Soto, if he gets Yamamoto, all that stuff will become water under a bridge to Yankee fans.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, 100%. And that's my initial reaction to that pressure at the GM meetings or whatever is that he's going to come out and ball this offseason. You can't go out there and talk like that and not go, walk into an offseason and do nothing, right?
Like you can't. That would just...
he clearly wants to flex his muscle this offseason. He clearly wants to get it done. And after going 82-80, you kind of have to. So I think it's going to happen this offseason. He's going to do it. I think he's going to ball.
Yeah, similar stuff happened back in 2008 where Yankees missed out on the playoffs. Boom, they get to Share, they get CC, they get Nick Swisher. I mean, could we see a similar type off season this season? I mean, possibly. And honestly, we all would like the same result of that 2004 did that 2009 did.
Yeah, I think it's definitely possible. We saw
if the Yankees play their cards right, definitely.
Yeah, no. So they, like you said, with 2008, 2013 is another one where they splurged and it didn't really work out with Ellsbury and Brian McCann and names like that.
But here's the thing: Juan Soto is no Jacoby Ellsbury.
No,
it feels almost disrespectful to mention them in the same sentence.
Juan Soto is Alex Rodriguez.
Exactly. He would be the best player the Yankees have acquired since Alex Rodriguez.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, 100%. He's a surefire top 5 player in baseball for me. If anything, top 10. And I think Aaron Judge is the second best player in baseball. So you have two.
And that's the thing, due to his age. Obviously, Judge is the best player on our team right now and probably will be for another couple of years, but obviously once Judge starts to decline, the Yankees Juan Soto can take the torch from him
Juan Soto's 25 years old.
Exactly.
He can be with this team for the next 15 years. And he's going to be great for the next 15 years because his plate discipline is that good. He could rock a 350 OBP in his sleep. That's how good that guy is. It doesn't matter, dude. He's going to be awesome for the next 15 years.
Obviously. He hit what? He had a 950 OPS this season, I think.
Yeah.
What was his numbers here? And it was a down year for him. People were considering a down year for him.
He had a 150 WRC plus. He had a 420 OBP. He hit 272, I think, this year, 240 last year, but he still had a 400 OBP.
930 OPS. There you go. Sorry.
His walk rate is unbelievable.
It's yeah. But honestly, we talked a lot about Juan Soto, but let's talk about other guys the Yankees could potentially pursue. Yoshinobu Yamamoto. Honestly, he's a guy that that a lot of people are intrigued in. For those who don't know, Yamamoto is basically think for those who don't know overseas baseball or aren't familiar with overseas baseball, Yamamoto, think of basically Gerrit Cole this past season for 3 seasons in a row. That's what Yamamoto has been. He's basically won Japan's version of the Cy Young 3 years in a row. He's the best pitcher coming from Japan and in a long time, and it really looks like he's gonna get a major bag this offseason. So and the Yankees are definitely gonna be in the mix for him. But that being said, it looks like the Mets are gonna be in the mix for him. So the other teams are gonna be in the mix for him. So I want to ask you, what do you think about the possibility of Yamamoto coming to the Yankees?
Yeah, I think it's a very legitimate possibility. So the thing is, right now is, there's a legitimate argument for Yamamoto to be a top 10 pitcher in the world right now. What he did over in the MPB was absolutely incredible over the last 3 years. The amount of no hitters and the 1.0 ERAs, we can go through his stats for days, right? You bring him into this rotation and you have, your one is Gerrit Cole, who just won a Cy Young, right? It's the best pitcher in baseball as far as I'm concerned right now, as we speak.
Yeah.
You slot him into that number 2. And that's, like I just said, he's the top 10 pitcher in the world already. You just think Carlos Rodon a crazy deal, and I saw what that guy did over the past 2 years. You give him a full winter, you give him a full spring training, he's going to come back healthy, he's going to be bounced back. He will be way better than he was in 2023. Then you go to Michael King, who was great in the second half of the Yankees, and you have Nestor Cortez Jr., who was your 2 years ago at your 5 spot. And maybe they bring back Frankie Montas, maybe Severino. I'm not sure about that. I don't want him back. But I
love Severino, but I'd be shocked if they coming back.
That's a 5-man rotation that, again, like I said before, you go to the World Series
Adam,
with those guys.
Hold up, Adam. Hold up. You say you don't want him back, Adam, but you're the same guy last year that was calling him Sexy Sevy all year round.
That was my nickname for him, Sexy Sevy.
Tell me that's a little game.
I'm a hugely Severino fan, but after he struggled last year, I just
damn. Is that
I think he needs to change it. I think it's time for
the Yankees to what I will say about that is I call Giancarlo Stanton Daddy Stanton. So I call him Daddy Stanton, bro. And that's a trademark, that's a copyright thing. Like, I say that about him all the time. I'm shameless with that.
Don't forget Masturbator.
Yes, exactly.
Masturbator,
yeah, man.
Y'all some freaks.
For all Giants fans out there, we call Dexter Lawrence Sexy Dexy.
Sexy Dexy. Love Sexy Dexy.
Y'all niggas need help.
Deal with it, Michael.
Man,
I definitely
on the show. This is where we need some more niggas. That's our problem. Saying some crazy white boy shit.
All right, but I look at it very similar to Yankees getting Yamamoto as to what they did. Remember that 2013 offseason? Who did they get that offseason?
Yo, mama.
Masahiro Tanaka.
Mm-hmm.
So I look at a guy that's just bringing a really stud overseas pitcher, and people forget. For that first couple of years, people forget how good Tanaka was. Like he was a legit ACL for a couple of years, and even after he was still really, really, really good. I look at Yamamoto and I think if you tell me that Yamamoto becomes Masahiro Tanaka, I would sign up for that in a heartbeat.
Yeah, 100%.
So I definitely look at it that way. Now there's a lot of people saying that they're saying that Brian Cash's contract Stanton. We all know Stanton and Yamamoto have the same agent, so now the Yankees are now Yamamoto's not gonna come to the Yankees. I personally do not buy that for 1 second. I mean, what was it smart of Brian Cashner to us to have those contracts knowing that Stanton's and Yamamoto have the same agent? No, it was not smart of him, but. Similar to what I said about his contract with Soto and fans becoming water on the bridge. If Brian Cashner goes to Yamamoto and say, "Hey, here's $200+ million for however many years, like it'll become all those contracts will become water on the bridge." Like Yamamoto's not. If the Yankees have the best offer, Yamamoto's not gonna take like a less offer from like another team just because Brian, the general manager, criticized one of his agent's other clients. Like, that's not going to happen.
Yeah, I just I feel like it's, like you said with the Tanaka thing, it's very similar to that. And this is again the Brian Cashman comments about Giancarlo Stanton and referring to it as, the fact that they have the same agent. I didn't hate those comments. I didn't hate them. I thought they were unnecessary, but I didn't hate them because realistically, he gets hurt. That's a part of his game.
Yeah.
It's what happens. And I love the guy. I absolutely adore him. He's my favorite player on his team. But realistically, man, like, that's what it is. He gets hurt. But if you look at his agent and he looks at Yamamoto and says, "Hey, man, here's 6 years, $200 million. Nobody else is giving you this kind of money." They're not going to say no because it's the Yankees.
Exactly.
He's still going to take the money and run.
Like, people are saying,
matter
that's going to come to the Yankees. That's like, no, that's not going to happen.
It doesn't matter, man. It doesn't matter.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's not going to matter at the end of the day when that paycheck's getting written out, dude. It does not matter at all.
Now maybe if they're close, if like let's say both the Yankees and the Mets are neck and neck, maybe he slightly leans to the Mets, but even then, it's like. I
personally think the Yankees will win out. I think the Yankees on paper right now, at least for the next 3-4 years, have a better roster than the Mets do.
I agree because the Mets, I think we all think are,
and that's now, and the Mets have infinite
Mets right
money,
now are
going
through a retool anyways. I think the Mets will be really good in a couple of years, but I think this year's gonna be a transition year for them because they still got They still got to figure things out with the pitch their pitch rotation. They still got to lock up Alonso long term. There's a lot of stuff that the Mets have got to do. So I definitely think similar to Juan Soto, I definitely think Yamamoto would be like that other guy. I want to ask you about a couple other names on Range Watcher, and here's another guy Yankees have been linked to that I look at and say, I'm not sure I want this guy. I am very, very skeptical about Cody Bellinger on here. Like, don't get me wrong, Cody Bellinger had an amazing year this season. This year, he's doing great, and I wouldn't mind him as maybe let's say they can't land Juan Soto, maybe they get him as a fallback option, maybe, but I just look at it saying, look, some of the prices like that people are saying that Cody Bellinger's just gonna get. I have people say, he get $200 million. I'm like, this is the first legit, really good year he had since like what? The COVID season? It's like paying a guy that much money after just one good season. That's the type of move that I could see the Yankees make and completely blows up on their faces. So that's why if they get him, I won't be mad, but that's why I'm at best, I'm kind of lukewarm on Cody Bellinger at the moment.
left on his later tenure in LA. It was really bad.
Yeah. One more guy here. One more guy. I mean, we kind of. I think actually before I get on him, let me ask you. I think a guy for center field that they could go after is Kevin Kiermaier because the guy can play center field, or maybe they go after Lee, the Japanese outfielder. Maybe they got there because they did say that Yamamoto would prefer to have like at least one Japanese player with us. So maybe you're bringing Lee. I think you're bringing a guy like that, a guy that can play center field like while Dominguez is out, and then once Dominguez is hurt, like the guy can basically become like your fourth outfielder. I think that's the guy they could go after.
Yeah. So Lee from Korea, he's a great dude. Really high
Korea?
contact guy.
My bad.
He's from Korea. Yeah,
I
really
thought
high contact guy.
Sorry.
No, you're good. Not a ton of power. Plays a great defense in center field, and hitting in the KBO is apparently very similar to hitting in AA. You take that with a grain of salt. He was incredible in the KBO, but I don't think they do that because I think they want to run with Dominguez for the long term in center field. I think the fans love Dominguez. They don't want to trade Dominguez. They want to keep him for the long term, lock him up. They already have this influx of youth already coming up on the roster, so I don't think they find a permanent solution in in center field this offseason. I think they run with one of the kids. So with Kiermaier is perfect. He's incredible. He's perfect for this team because you bring him in. He's your starting center fielder on opening day. He's got a career 105 WRC plus against right-handed pitching. The Yankees couldn't hit right-handed pitching for shit in 2023. It was really bad. I think as a team, it was like an 89 WRC plus. Left-handed bat.
For those of you who don't know, WRC plus is basically whatever it means. 100 is average. Anything above that is above average. Anything below that is below average.
Yeah, and he's
Adam, check your phone. Check your group chat.
I already checked that, but Sam, you can continue.
He's incredible in the field. He's a Gold Glove level defender. Just won another Gold Glove this year. You bring him in, he's going to play for you for 4 or 5 months. He'll give you a solid bat, incredible defense in center field. You put him in a 9 spot, do whatever. He becomes a perfect fourth outfielder once Jason Dominguez returns. That's a perfect solution. You give him 2-year, 20. You're paying a guy $10 million a year.
Exactly.
Lee is a long-term investment that you would have to give a 5-6-year contract to on probably a $15 million AAV, which I'm not totally against. I just feel like signing Kiermaier would be a better solution to the problem.
I agree. Now, one last question here. The last thing that I think they could possibly do this also, or the last really thing that they're probably gonna have to do is also do. Where do you stand with Gleyber Torres? Are you extending him? Are you trading him? Are you the one thing I think they have to do? I think they have to pick direction. I do not want of the slab. I have got he's like what Gleyber had like an 800 OPS and like 25 home runs last year. Those type of guys, those type of midfielders, they don't go on trees. So I definitely would like them to lock up long term. But that being said, if they don't want to sign long term, I think they have to. I think they have to trade him. You cannot go risk what. You cannot risk like letting him walk in like free agency for nothing. So that's I think that's I would prefer to keep him, but I think they need to pick a direction for him, either trade him or extend him.
Yeah, and I think they'll do that this offseason. So the Yankees, out of 30 major league ball clubs, had the 25th best offense in baseball last year. Gleyber Torres was the second best hitter on this roster last year. Outside of Aaron Judge, Gleyber Torres was the second best hitter on this roster. So it doesn't seem logical for me for a team that desperately needs bats, that couldn't hit for jack last year, to come out this offseason when we're talking about getting Juan Soto and Bellinger and Lee and Kiermaier and all these other bats, that we're going to trade one of our guys that actually is a hit for us over the last couple of years.
Exactly.
Away for what are we talking about here? Like I saw like a Matt Brash thing.
Exactly.
I don't care about that, dude. Extend this guy. And listen, 2 years ago, I hated Gleyber Torres because he was terrible because you couldn't hit. But he turned it around. Now he rakes. He's incredible.
Yeah.
So
you could kind of give him the same thing you gave Cody Bellinger, that this is his first great year in a while, but he wasn't too bad in 2022.
His hitter profile is a lot more
he's a lot more
repeatable than Bellinger.
He's a lot more consistent.
It's a lot more repeatable than Bellinger.
Another thing is that we all know, we're saying whether or not the Yankees are gonna should keep him. Would Gleyber like to sign an extension, or would he is he the type of guy, or I'm gonna go test free agency?
He's been quoted as saying that he wants to be a Yankee for life. That's a real thing.
Well, but Aaron Judge said the same thing, and look what happened. They had to pay him they had to give him an arm and a leg for him in free agency.
Well,
Brian Cashman's an idiot. You guys just figure that fucking out.
I mean, you're
Thank
not
you for
lying,
doing this there, Michael.
Yeah.
What?
Thank you for interrupting us there, Michael.
Yo, man, you putting us to sleep, man. You guys let Adam let. There's 200 hosts on this.
Okay. All right.
Pass the ball, Kobe.
Good news for you. I'm done asking Sam questions. So you two have any questions for him? Go ahead. The floor is yours.
Sorry, Sam. Adam was being a ball hog. You know what I'm saying?
It's all good, bro.
He wasn't passing the ball in the paint.
No, it's all good. No worries.
Hey,
All right,
I'm taking over the Kobe role this episode, Michael. I'll shoot, no pass.
I'm Kobe. You ain't. You said he overrated. Fuck you. But we ain't talking about that today. But Sam, you're a Yankee fan. You said obviously.
Yeah.
What's your favorite Yankee moment of all time, growing up or in general? And no signing the signing re-signing Aaron Judge. That don't count.
No. 09 World Series.
09 World Series?
09 World Series. Yeah, I was 9 years old.
I was 14 years old when that happened. I remember my favorite Yankee moment was Derek Jeter hitting a walk-off home run in World Series Game 4 against the Diamondbacks against Kim in the bottom of the 14th.
Yeah.
I was at that World Series game. I remember I begged my dad to stay, and I didn't get home until 1:30 that morning.
That's incredible.
I was 7 years old.
Man.
I fell asleep during the school. My teacher was like, "What? You went to the Yankee game late, didn't you?" And I'm like, yeah, Smith.
No, I remember 09 World Series, it was Game 6 was on Halloween. It was on Halloween. And I remember I sat there in my living room with all my candy around me because I went all around the goddamn neighborhood looking for every little piece of candy I could find. And it scattered around me. And I watched that and I cried like a baby that night, guys. Cried like a baby. And I would do anything to have that goddamn feeling again. Because it was incredible.
Yeah.
I pray to God.
9, right?
Imagine if the Yankees won the World Series again. You know what I'll tell them?
I said after this past deck, it would be, you could make the argument, it would be like the biggest biggest Yankees World Series they've had.
Adam, 100%. You are going to get high with me, Adam.
It's like in today's digital age where everyone can film the celebration and whatnot and film all the crazy stuff people do. The parade would be the biggest celebration.
Adam, imagine my Cowboys win the Super Bowl.
Not happening.
Man,
we all know how this ends every single year for the Cowboys.
Imagine if it happens this year. Imagine they beat the Eagles in the playoffs. You know how annoying I'll be for Alex?
That'd be ridiculous.
Just so you know, you have my permission to take that episode off if that happens.
Sounds good.
Adam, you gonna let him take the episode, but however, when my Cowboys lose the playoff game, I have to go on the episode. Fuck you, Adam. Racist. Right. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm accusing Adam Grassani of being a racist. You heard it, folks.
And there's a deep drive into left field.
Deep drive to left field. Adam Grassani is a racist. Sam, I'll support racism on this show. I believe Adam's a racist. He's part of the Ku Klux Klan, I believe. He probably has a white shield on his.
What's that in the background? What's that in the back? Oh, I see it there.
I see it, Adam.
Adam, I'm just playing, bro.
Okay.
Adam, I see that
Man,
white
if you
cloth
couldn't tell, this is a very fun podcast we have.
It's a good time, man. Having a good time.
Oh my God, Sam's a Republican, Adam. Sam's a Republican. Oh God, no, we got a Republican on the show. Jesus Christ. No, damn.
This is supposed to this is supposed to be an apolitical podcast, but okay.
I didn't even say nothing. I said nothing.
It's like all of a sudden he was coming up to me. Then all of us Sam, you kind of start like all of a sudden Michael starts
Sam, we all like the joke. Oh my God, Alex becoming an anti-Jew guy, Adam. He's becoming and he's Jewish.
All right.
That's what you get for winning.
Alex, you have had a chance to ask him any questions. Sam's a Yankees guy, but he isn't. Sam, can you talk a bit? Can you talk a bit of Phillies?
Yeah, no, for sure.
Alex, if you
for sure. I'm very in tune. Yeah,
or any other baseball guys, feel free to ask them right now. Go ahead, Alex.
Okay, so I know Aaron Nola signed his newest extension. What are your thoughts on that and the rotation as a whole come next season?
I apologize for that boring question. We apologize. You could have said something better than that, you dumbass.
I think it's a good question.
Good question.
Surprising, to be honest with you. I thought that they were going to move on from Aaron Nola. Surprisingly enough, because I looked at Blake Snell and I thought that was a prime candidate for them to bring him in. But they bring Aaron Nola back. Was it 7-year, 172? It works out. They get their number 2 back. And, while I think Nola is an inconsistent pitcher, I think his stuff is great. His FIP every year is great. And they retain that core. This is a team that with the Phillies went to the World Series 2 years ago. You went to the NLCS Game 7 just last year. You keep that core together, something's gonna happen. I think they come out this offseason. I think they fix that bullpen. I actually think the Phillies signed Josh Hader and really shore up that bullpen. So they're going to flood their money into the pitching, just like they did with Nola, locking him up long term.
Yeah.
And I think that, as much as everybody makes fun of Ranger Suarez, I think he's incredibly consistent, and he's a great 3 for that team. Zach Wheeler is a top 10 pitcher in baseball, and you add Aaron Nola back to that fold. That's a great 1-2-3 walking into a postseason series. And that bullpen as a whole is not bad. But you had a guy like Josh Hader, looks incredible. So for the Phillies, if they add these bullpen pieces like I'm tapping them up to, they're going to be right in the heat of things, man. They're going to be right up there with the Atlanta Braves because that lineup rakes. So I think the Phillies are doing an incredible job down there. Incredible.
Yeah. I definitely agree. And the thing I'll say about the Phillies is that I definitely think Aaron Nola does not. I think they can still make another move after Aaron Nola. The Phillies have shown that they're willing to spend money. They got trades early last offseason. Like if there's a guy they really want, they have the money to get him. So I definitely think the Phillies have at least one more like major splash in this offseason
for sure.
Got one quick question.
Go ahead, Alex.
I know that there's been real talk about Rhys Hoskins not moving forward and being with the Phillies organization. What are your thoughts on that and Harper's status?
So it leaves a stain on the Yankees because Bryce Harper is going to play first base for a long time. I don't know if you guys remember that infamous Brian Cashman quote that says that he would have to play first base. And now here's Bryce Harper playing first base full time for the Phillies. Bryce is fine over there first. Decent enough. He's still going to rank with the best of them. And it sucks to watch Reese go. But I think that it was for the best. Let's be real here, guys. It was necessary. You're not gonna play Kyle Schwarber in the field every day. You're just not. It's not gonna happen. He's terrible in left field. You gotta DH him. You put somebody in the field. You keep Marsh out there. That's fine. You do what you got to do. I think Hoskins goes to a team like the Pirates or the Mariners or the Reds or somebody, and he's going to get back up on his feet. He's an incredible hitter, and he'll sign a 1-year deal with a high AV, kind of just like Bellinger, like legit, just like Cody Bellinger did in Chicago. And he will probably get a 5-year deal next offseason because he will come back and he will mash. He's a great bat. He was a great bat in Philly. So it sucks that he's gone, right? Don't get me wrong. But we're talking about Bryce Harper here. They'll be all right.
We are, yeah.
So I think that Reese will have a great career outside of Philadelphia, and he'll get back up on his feet.
All right. Do we have any other final baseball questions for Sam? All right, Sam. This is where we're gonna transition to the second half show. If you want, you can stick around. It's a lot of fun. We got a little segment called the hot take of the episode coming up. If you want, you can stick around. But if you need to hop off, we understand. So
yeah, I'm gonna get out of here, gentlemen.
Yeah,
I gotta hit the sheets. I gotta get up for work.
Sam, we thank you so much for coming on here. It's been an absolute blast. Glad we were able to really appreciate your insight into all things Yankees, and thank you for coming up with Alex's smack talk regarding his Eagles and your Bills.
Oh, he's great, man. He's great. You guys were great. I really appreciate you guys.
One last thing here, Sam. Tell us where all let's just find you.
At Fireside Yankees, at Sam Luckini, at Fireside Giants, at Fireside Knicks, on every single platform, guys. Everywhere you want to find me. I'm around.
So see my face a lot. On X, or whatever you want to call it now, or whatever Twitter. Elon Musk wants us to call it.
I can't call that shit actually Twitter.
Exactly. Whatever you want to call
that it. Shit's Twitter.
Yeah. But
it's
Sam,
the bird. It's the bird. It's the bird.
It's the bird, bro.
Call it the bird. Why not? Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, but Sam, we thank you so much for coming on. You're welcome back anytime. Stay out of Ryan for me. Do not be a stranger.
Absolutely. Yeah. It's good talking to you guys. I'll talk to you guys later. All
Take
right.
care.
Peace out, guys.
Stay humble. Stay black.
Appreciate you.
Oh my! That was Sam Luckini of Empire Sports Media, Fireside Yankees, Fireside Giants, Fireside Knicks. Straight to have him on talk all things Yankees. Micah, yeah, I had to insert that on there at the end, didn't you? I'm proud of you, buddy.
Giggity.
Okay.
What's on the hot take?
All right. We're moving on to the hot take of the episode. So I think it's Micah, I'm pretty sure it's your turn, right?
Well, Alex's turn.
Wait, I went last time. I went last. I actually had I had a I can save it for next.
No, I want you to go today. What's your hot take? I'll go next week.
You want me to double up?
What's your hot take?
It's actually kind of like a funny hot take. It's a really funny hot take. I mean, well, wait. Who went before me?
I think it was me.
It was me. So it is your turn, Michael. So
I want you to double up.
All right. You want me to double up? That means you and Alex have to go twice. So that means it would be me this episode, then Michael, then Alex, then Michael, then Alex.
I'll go this week. I'll go. I got the perfect hot take.
Okay, go ahead, Michael.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, my hot take is why Sean Marks is the most overrated general manager of all time. I want to say he's the most overhyped general manager. He's probably the biggest, dumbest general manager in NBA history. I give you two good reasons why. He traded for the Garnett trade and Pierce trade.
He what? Automatic disapproval. He wasn't even a general
I
manager
know.
that
I
made
was
that
fucking
trade,
stupid.
dumbass. Automatic disapproval. Fail.
That's not even
Fail.
a hot
Go
take. I
back to
just your
school.
reaction.
Go back to college. Come back here once you've done your
Adam,
research,
that was my
boy.
hot take. I just want to see your reaction.
Okay, good. Good.
Okay. What was my hot take? That was my.
Yeah,
I just
yeah,
want to see.
yeah, yeah. Here's the thing. Michael's just mad that my Brooklyn Nets are just as good this season as New York Knicks. So
No, they're
Michael's a little
not. The Knicks have a
salty
better
about.
record.
Okay,
What do you?
we're you're 9-7, we're 8-8. We're one game worse. Okay, whatever.
No, first of all, no, you're not. Because in the standings, we are the fifth seed. We were the fifth seed.
You're the
Fuck.
7th seed. You're a 7th seed. You're 9-7, we're 8-8. We're 8-8. You guys have one
We
game
were
us.
just the fifth seed. We were
Congratulations.
just the fifth seed a couple days ago. We just lost to the Suns. That's why.
And we just beat the Bulls.
Yeah, Adam, I'm gonna say this.
We were actually down that game. I remember I took a
playoffs.
nap. I took a nap. They were down like what, 30-10 or something. And then I wake up and boom, they won. And I'm like, wow.
Adam, I'm gonna say that the Nets will not make the playoffs this year unless they get a big, huge superstar. They will not make the playoffs.
Did not make plus, not make the play in.
They won't make the playoffs or the play.
Go ahead.
Here's why. I believe in Cam Thomas is a great player, but you can't put him as a player to make you in the play-in because here's why. He's playing in his one game. He's saying if he has one bad game, he's screwed. And you have Ben Simmons, who you can't. Ben Simmons forgets how to play basketball in the playoffs. You know what I'm saying, Adam? He forgets how to play basketball. In the NBA, you need three good players to win. You need 5 good players to win. Nick Claxton's a good player, but not that good. But I think the Nets have a good team, but they need that big superstar to bring them over. So I'm guessing if they don't get an all-star or superstar, they're not gonna make the playoffs because every team needs a superstar or that all-star. You know what I mean, Adam? Think about all the great teams. Phoenix, they have Devin Booker. The Warriors, they have Steph Curry. The Lakers, they have LeBron James. The Grizzlies, they had John Morant. The Celtics, they have Jason Tatum and Jason Tatum, and they have Jaylen Brown. And in the Bucks, they have Giannis, and they have Dame now. And hold up, let me keep looking. The Sixers, they have Joel Embiid. The Pacers, they have Tyrese Halliburton. And you have the Heat, you have Jimmy Butler. You have 8, you have Darius Garland and Donovan Mitchell. The Hawks, they got Trae Young. And the Bulls, they could all put it together. They have DeMar DeRozan and Zach LaVine. If they can put it together. But here's the thing. The Nets are a good team, but they're like a good team in the beginning of the playoff, in the beginning of the season. Then they do that little stretch, they lose, but I think they don't have that superstar to take them to that next level. What?
Name a seven better than them. If you say Mitchell Robinson, I'm coming over to wherever else is. I'm smacking you.
I can name 12 better centers than him.
I'm going.
Jokic,
Okay,
DeAndre
let me
Ayton.
finish roasting
No,
your
'cause
pathetic.
you're a moron.
Let me roast here. So when you say, "Oh, they don't have great players," bam! I just named you Cam Thomas, Mikael Bridges, Cam Johnson, Nick Claxton. Those are
Cam Johnson's
four
not a great player.
great
Shut the
players.
fuck up.
Those are four great players.
Oh
Have you
my
seen
God.
Cam Johnson this season?
Oh, shut up. You
Have
better
you
give me a
seen Cam
stroke.
Johnson play this season?
He's a
He
bum.
balled out against the
He
Bulls.
is a
Oh
bum.
my
He is a
god.
bum. He is a
Oh my
walking
god. I'm not
bum.
saying Cam Johnson is a superstar, but he's
You
a
are sucking his dick. He
great
averaged 14
role
points a game.
player.
He is a basic role player. Shut the fuck up.
Oh my! I'll tell you what. He would by far away be the fourth best player in the Knicks.
Oh my god! Oh, shut up, Adam.
He would be without a doubt be the fourth best.
You better give me a stroke, Adam. You better give me a stroke. You better give me a stroke. You better give me a stroke, my boy.
He would be.
You better give me a stroke, Adam. You better give me a stroke. You better give me a stroke. You better give me a stroke.
Even then, okay. So let me ask you right now. So say they're not gonna make the play. That's Treasure's question. Let me give you. Name me the 10 teams that are better than them. Name me the 10 teams.
Because this thing, the season hasn't ended yet. It hasn't ended. Think about it.
All right, name me the 10 teams that are better than them. Name me the 10 teams right now that are better than the Nets.
You want to bet? Hold
Go
up.
ahead, name me the 10 teams.
Hold up. Let me get my thing right. The Celtics.
Okay, I'll give
Magic,
you. Okay.
Bucks, Sixers, Pacers.
Okay.
Did I say Miami?
The Nets beat Miami twice, so okay. Those first five. So
Knicks.
Philly,
I didn't even talk
Milwaukee,
about the Knicks
Orlando, and Boston. I'll give you. Those are four that I can't see. Them.
Pacers, Sixers.
The rest of them I can see the Nets catching. The rest of them I can see the Nets catching.
The Knicks, Cavs, Hawks, and the Raptors. I say the Raptors are a better team. They're the same record, but I say the Raptors are a better team.
Oh my god. Okay, that's it. Disapprove. Fail. This take was atrocious. Big fat F. Big fat F. It does suck that you start with say, oh, Sean Marks overrated, and you criticize him for a trade that he didn't even make.
That wasn't my hot take. That wasn't even my hot take, you moron. I just wanted to fuck with you.
So that already, even if it was your hot take, that already left a bad impression. And you fought with this garbage. Disapprove. Fail.
I know Alex is going to improve because
right.
at least I use common sense. You don't use logic at all. You suck in the Knicks heavy right. The Nets heavy right now. That's what you do best. You suck they dick heavy. You got Bridges dick in your mouth.
If the Nets make the play-in, you see this Nets hat, you have to wear it for an entire episode.
I'll burn it. I swear to God, I'll burn your hat.
Yo, I can't wait for the Nets to meet the Knicks in the play-in tournament and for them to absolutely whoop their ass. I'm gonna be drinking Michael's tears.
Well, that would never happen. First of all, the Nets will never be good in the first place. No offense.
Go ahead, Michael. Go ahead, Alex.
I am going to disapprove.
Alex, you disapproved my hot take about the Nets being a good team. Wow, Alex. So because the whole mob thing, is that what it is? Adam, Alex, you want to do that, Alex? You want him to do that? If you better change your hot take, brother. Alex, you want that to happen?
Psych.
Alex, Adam, he's joking. He approved.
Approved.
Adam, he approved. Hey, Adam, he approved. He was just fucking with me. He approved.
Oh, what?
I'm serious. He disapproved.
He just actually just to make official disapprove, right?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Was it an approve or a disapprove? Make up your mind, boy.
Disapprove.
How is it a disapprove? I want to hear your statement. You didn't even. How is it a disapprove? I said I named 10 better teams that are better. I don't think the Nets are that good. Come on, Alex.
They're
And you look,
8-8 when they're not even fully healthy. That's
Adam,
enough of a reason.
they're not that good. Then that's won't do shit. Adam, we're in November. We just started basketball. Talk to me. Can you get that same energy when they don't make the plan? And then you know what I'm doing?
What?
I'll make you a deal, Adam.
Yeah.
How about we don't count this hot sick until the basketball season ends? If you
Our season will be again. You did. If they don't make the if they make the play-in, if they make the play-in, you have to wear this Nets hat. And if they don't, what will I have to do?
you would have to let me. You would have to commit. You would have to. Oh yeah, you have to wear a dress for a whole episode.
A dress?
Yes, bitch.
How about this? I do an episode shirtless.
God no, no one see that hairy chest. No, we don't want to have nightmares. Adam, I just seen you twerk, bro. You just told me to kiss you and spank your ass.
Okay, yeah, let's move
You
on.
guys screwed me. You guys screwed the black
All right,
man.
let's move.
Y'all screwed me
All
as
right,
usual.
let's move on
So y'all
here.
just
Let's
mad
move
because I
on
won
here.
last year because I just won the hot takes season last year and the best of the episode last year. I got screwed. The white man always try to screw the black man. The whitey always wants to screw with blackie. Whitey always wants to screw with blackie. Whitey always wants to screw with blackie. That's how I feel.
I didn't know you're a cracker.
Alex, you a cracker. I want to kill all crackers.
Oh my god.
Just so you know, I'm Italian, so the C word does not apply to me. Guys, we're not making it to season 4. Michael, are we making it to season 4? All right, I gotta throw this water bottle out. Alex, pay it to Alex. Make sure he behaves.
He go. Where did he go?
He said he had to go throw out his water.
You know he did not.
Oh my god. Mikey Poo. Where the hell did he go?
He went to commit suicide.
Oh my god.
All right, guys, are we ready to move on?
You racist.
Okay. All right, guys.
Guys, I just confirmed we got a basketball superstar coming on the show, a college basketball phenomenon coming on our show next Thursday.
Wait, confirmed?
It's confirmed. The deal has
Okay,
been
breaking
cleared.
news. Next episode.
Not this Thursday, but next Thursday.
Wait, not the upcoming Thursday, the Thursday after that?
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, Michael Cunningham has delivered our biggest guest we ever had on the show.
All right. Well, little teaser. So Friday, December 8th, that episode that comes out then, we're gonna have a major guest on. Well, here's the thing. We'll tease it. We'll announce it. for Drake May if Arizona does secure that number 2 overall pick, and they're gonna stay with Kyler Murray, then the Giants could trade up to get Drake May. But other than that, but then you're gonna have to mortgage a lot of assets in order to get your guys. So it's like, and I understand. I will never ever criticize players. I will never criticize coaches for going out there and trying to win. Like Tommy DeVito, they did what Brian did what they did what they needed to do. They beat a really really bad New England Patriots team. They beat a really bad New England Patriots team. So they did their job. So I'm going to applaud them. But as a fan, am I ecstatic that they beat the Patriots? Am I ecstatic, that they're winning some games? I'm looking at saying no, because now all of a sudden, I thought this team was going to be in prime position to draft the next quarterback, and now all of a sudden, while they still could, get their next franchise quarterback, they still could trap for whoever Chicago doesn't select with the first with what that looks like they're gonna get the first overall pick, they still could trade up, or maybe they could drop the guy from LSU, LSU. I'll put apparently there's a lot of hype surrounding him. So while it doesn't completely stand the door on the Giants getting their next franchise quarterback, it adds in more obstacles. The Giants could right now be sitting there firmly in the second position, and then bam, whoever one of Khalid Williams or Drake May they take. Now they're either gonna have to take what is probably gonna be the QB3 of this draft, or they're gonna have to merge a bunch of assets to Arizona or they have to merge a bunch of their assets in order to get their guy. All right. All right, so Michael. I mean, did we really have to talk about the Jets and that disaster that took place on Black Friday?
Fuck off.
I'll take that as a no. Okay, but yeah, no reason. I mean, the Jets allowed a 99-yard pick six. That's all you have to do for that game. Tim Boyle did basically what you expected to do. I mean, he threw a couple bad interceptions. I mean, here's the thing I'll say about Tim Boyle. He was an upgrade over Zach Wilson, which is duds. If you're not an upgrade over Zach Wilson, you have a problem. But yeah, I mean, the Jets. I mean, nothing really much to say here. They completely lose a game that they probably should have won. They even look competitive, and now all of a sudden it's I'm gonna say it, Michael. If you guys want to have any hopes of making a playoffs, you gotta win out. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. You gotta win out. Because Indianapolis right now is 6-5. Houston is 6-5. A bunch of teams ahead of you. Buffalo's 6-6. So Buffalo 6-6. So if you guys want to have any hopes of making a playoffs, you gotta win out. No ifs, ands, or buts. Which okay, you got the Falcons. Okay, you want somebody you can win that game, fine. The Texans, I don't see you winning that game with how good CJ Stroud is playing. Dolphins, I don't see you you could beat them at home. You're gonna beat them on the road. Commanders, I can see you winning. Jets, Browns, I don't think you're winning, and I think you could beat the Patriots in India. But Michael, all I'm gonna say all I'm gonna have to say right now is your playoff hopes are all but cooked. He just stared at me with this look of disgust in his face. Because he knows that his Jets are cooked.
Should I kill you now or should I kill you later?
Whichever works best for you, my friend. Oh, okay, but yeah, that's all. That's all. That's all. That's all. That's all. I mean, the Jets is like, put that down, boy. Someone could get hurt with that.
I'm gonna kill you. I swear to God, I'm gonna come to your house right now. Kill you.
I got a police station right at my block. Good luck.
Oh, Adam Grassani, bitch.
Yeah, okay, but I mean, yeah, nothing really much. Nothing really much to say. Say other than the Giants looked non-competitive in a game that they had no business winning. That's all we have to say. Okay, let's move on to an actual good football team here. The Eagles once again. They win in overtime. Was it a pretty win? No, but as they say, a win is a win. You take down Buffalo immediately after taking down the Chiefs last week. So I still think you guys are the best team in football. So go ahead, Michael. Go ahead, Alex.
Well, it was a gutsy performance, especially in the first half, where Jalen Hurts didn't look like himself until after halftime, where he absolutely dominated. And the defense had some big plays down the stretch, and Jaden, although he had 2 turnovers, he had 4 completions on 11 attempts for 33 yards, and he had 1 interception, which was interesting to see since he doesn't throw interceptions that much. I really liked how they had their mindset during the second half, because they got outgained by the Buffalo Bills during the first half, and they really turned around and went all out in the second half, especially in terrible conditions. And there was one thing I wanted to mention was that the Eagles starting defensive tackle Fletcher Cox went down. I'm not sure how serious the injury is, but he had to go to the locker room to get it checked out. But he sat out the rest of the game, and I'm really interested to see where he's at once come Monday. And Jake Elliott is an absolute stud.
Yo, mama.
Oh my God.
Alex, I'm
So
on the mama.
I finished. Damn.
Listen, fuck your Eagles, nigga.
F you.
Your mama butt naked in the shower. Kill your family.
But to
Fuck
to make
the
a
Eagles. Fuck the Eagles.
to make it quick ending to my ego segment. I really like how they are playing, and they got a big challenge coming up against San Francisco in Philadelphia next Sunday. I know it'll be a playoff atmosphere, and it's definitely gonna be a great one. It'll be the rematch of the NFC championship game, and I'm really excited to see that one.
Now I got a question. Are there any injuries with the Eagles lately? Did they survive any injuries this game?
I just said it. Fletcher Cox went down.
Okay. Because I'm looking at the line right now for Niners Eagles. It's opening at San Francisco's a 1-point favorite.
I saw on Twitter that the Eagles are 2-point underdogs.
Yeah, and the if they were if there was in San Francisco, I'd understand. But you're at home, Eagles are at home, and they're underdogs. I'm like, wow. So
Yeah.
that's a line that's the game I'll stay away from because obviously Vegas knows something that we probably don't.
I mean, San Francisco has been up and down lately, so I'm not sure if they will have.
Because I said before, the Eagles right now they're the best team in football.
Yeah, I'm really surprised that the Eagles are underdogs in this game.
Yeah, I'm surprised too. Like they're the best team in football maybe maybe they're saying they're not gonna go undefeated the rest of the year. And the 49ers and the 49ers. I mean, that's probably the last really losable game on their schedule. Really, like the Niners, maybe on the Cowboys on the road, maybe, but I would definitely say that the Eagles are in a different tier than the Cowboys. They're like the Eagles. They're in a tier, and the Cowboys are a firm tier below them. At least one, if not two tiers below them. Sorry, Michael.
Fuck you.
But yeah, we all know the Cowboys do like typically get wins off the Eagles. But last year they won, and Jalen Hurts wasn't hurt. So if Jalen Hurts is something, I think you win. I'm gonna be honest. I like your chances to go undefeated the rest of the season.
Mm-hmm.
I think you're better than the Niners. You're better than the Eagles. Now maybe who knows? Maybe the Seahawks pull off some sort of upset. Maybe they lose a game that we're not expecting to lose. But really, aside from the Niners and maybe the Cowboys, they made a game that the Eagles will lose. They're gonna manhandle the Giants on Christmas. They're gonna
Yeah.
completely destroy the Cardinals on New Year's Eve, and okay,
Oh, Adam.
maybe they lose the last game of the season, but even the last game of the season to the Giants. But even then, I still think that you should.
I'll be at that game on New Year's Eve.
Oh wow,
Yeah,
nice.
I'll be there with my dad and my sister and her boyfriend.
Good for you. Hope you have a good time.
Thank you. I'm really interested to know if it'll be a snowy game.
All right. But yeah, definitely the Eagles. I mean, there's not really much to say to them. They're a wagon. I think this is the. I think this is the year you guys. I think you guys are gonna be Super Bowl favorites. You guys already beat Kansas City, and I definitely think this is a better team than they were last year. I don't think Kansas City is as good as they were last year, so you guys should firmly be favorites to win the Super Bowl.
I think Dallas Goddard is coming back in a week. I
So
think.
yeah, you're gonna get him back, so your offense becomes even more deadly.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. All right, guys. You know what time it is?
Best of the episode.
Time for make some bets. The bets of the episode, to be
How the
exact.
fuck Alex's mama?
Oh my God.
Okay.
Alex, it's easy to get in your head. Them motherfucker,
Michael,
Alex,
actually, you're gonna take that.
if you put me in the waiting room, I'll prove that y'all racist.
I'm not going to do that.
Because he knows better. You freaking animal. You dirty animal.
All right, you. All right, so Michael, you dirty animal. What's the game of the episode?
Your mother butt naked. You know, Adam?
Yep.
I'm gonna do this. We can't do college football because that's on Saturday. I don't like Monday Night Football. I'm not a fan of Monday Night Football this week. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's no good games. I'm gonna do a college basketball bet. Boom, 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 boom,
Okay,
boom.
so we're doing a college basketball.
Yeah, I'm trying to tell you a good game. Hold up. Dun, 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 dun. Ooh, Chavo. We're gonna do Miami, Florida, 10th versus Kentucky, 16th seed.
Miami versus Kentucky.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna go Kentucky.
Alex, how about you?
I'm going to go with Kentucky.
Over Miami? Miami is a higher seed.
Okay, I mean, I
The
like the
game,
experience of Kentucky.
the game is at Kentucky.
Yeah, good point. I guess I'll go with Kentucky.
Okay.
Sam and Marcellus go for Kentucky.
Okay. Sam Marcellus is just basically afterthoughts by this point.
What?
Sam Marcellus is basically afterthoughts by this point. New listeners to this podcast are probably listening to us and going, "Who's Sam and Marcellus?"
Yeah. Our longtime viewers will know who they are.
Longtime viewers, don't get me wrong, longtime viewers are very familiar with them. But in terms of recent viewers, it's like in terms of recent viewers, it's like people are like, yeah, who is that guy?
All right, Adam, what's your bets of the episode?
All right, my bet of the episode. This
Wait,
is it.
I know I won my bet. I know I won my bet, and I know Alex won his bet.
I lost mine, so yay. Should I be boring or should I be good? Let me see here.
Adam, why don't you go head to head with me for a bet?
Well, I think I know where I'm leaning. I think I know where I'm leaning with this.
Where you leaning to, my brother?
This this combo worked so well for me last time. I think it's gonna work well for me again. It's a big in-season tournament game. It's a game. It's a battle for the 10th seed. It's against a division opponent. It's at home. I would be a fool if I didn't go with this. I'm gonna take the Brooklyn Nets over the Toronto Raptors, and I'm gonna do a same game parlay. I'm gonna do Mikal Bridges to get 20 or more.
That's a bad bet.
That's that boy.
That's a dumb bet. Alex, you up?
Okay, I am going to do one NBA game and two college basketball games.
Go
Go
ahead,
ahead,
hit
you
me.
retard.
I'm going to go with Sixers money line over the Lakers.
Oh!
I'm not gonna take that bet. That's a stupid bet for me to lose, Adam.
Go ahead.
And for my two college bets, I am going to do Pittsburgh money line over Missouri and LSU money line over Syracuse.
Okay. All right, Michael Cunningham, last up. Go ahead.
I got Marcellus's bet and I got Sam's bet. Marcellus, I got Knicks, the same Pelicans. Good boy. But for my
Okay.
bet, I got a 3-game parlay. 2 college basketball bets, and an NBA bet. I'm gonna do a 4 bet. I'm feeling lucky. I got my lucky underwear on.
You can't do a 4th bet. 4th bet has been denied.
My segment, my
Game of the episode is your segment. Bets of the episode is not your segment. Get it right.
First of all, shut up, bitch. I do what I want. I'm Michael Cunningham, bitch. All right, I'm gonna put something. You know what I'm gonna do, Adam, for one of my bets? I'm gonna do an all college basketball bet. You know what I'm gonna do?
What?
I'm gonna Adam. If I don't go for my nephew, he said he won't do the show on December 1st on Friday. I'm gonna take Tolson over San Diego State. I'm going with my nephew Tyler Tejada, who is probably going to be in the NBA next year. Just saying. I think he's better than Eric Dixon, hands down. Thank you very much.
Okay.
That's a shot for Alex. And that's one of my bets. I'm gonna take Tolson. Alex, Adam. You know who I'm most want to do? I'm gonna do Duke against Arkansas. Money line. And for basketball. And for another, I'm gonna do an NBA bet.
What was your NBA? Not the Tulsa one. The other one that you got?
Duke, baby.
Okay, Duke. Who's Duke
And we
playing?
got the Hornets. Knicks against Hornets. I got the Knicks money line.
All right, who's Duke playing?
Arkansas.
Okay, and the Knicks over the Hornets. Okay. All right, guys. How's everyone's Thanksgiving?
Great. How was yours?
Mine was really my actually we didn't really do much. Mostly just you know, just basically watch the parade, watch football.
I had to fuck your mom on Thanksgiving. That was a joke. You saw Sam?
Mrs. Cunningham, if you're listening to this, I apologize for the behavior of your son.
First of all, my mama know me. I'm an angel in my mama's eyes.
To any of our viewers, we all on behalf of the Gay process, we like to formally apologize for Micah Cunningham's shenanigans.
Well, that shenanigans. That was the reason why our show goes away. Why our show makes money.
Alex, does he have a good point or not?
Looks for my antics. You guys want to have a good show. You're welcome.
Good, Alex.
Alex don't talk.
Yes.
Y'all need me for the show. It'll be a mute and a retard having the show. How would it work?
And that's the thing. Michael needs me just as much as I need him.
No, you need me more than I need you. Because here's the thing. I'm the only cool friend you have. All your friends are nerds. Nerd.
Those nerds are just as cool as you. All right, guys. I mean, yeah. Alex, how was your Thanksgiving weekend?
It was good. I spent it in Tenafly, New Jersey.
Oh, nice. All right, guys. Any final thoughts? We hope everyone listening. We hope you all enjoyed. We hope you all enjoyed your Thanksgiving weekend. We hope you enjoyed your turkey. We hope you enjoyed your football. We hope you enjoyed your family and friends. And now we move forward, full steam ahead towards the holiday season. So definitely lots of look forward to that. Definitely lots of look forward to sports, and definitely lots of stuff looking forward to with this podcast. So definitely gonna be a fun ride. The guys, that's it. This is our 190 the AM officially Anxiety, Alex Rich, and our guest Sam Luckini right here. Leave a like about subscribe to the podcast. Also, you want to join us on YouTube, we got social media. If you try to say, you can feature episode reference. Those should be featured. much we'll leave it at that. See you next time, and until then, stay.
And we're out.